Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to this video, which is going to be a tutorial for this wrap, and I'm going to call this the Carla wrap, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Carla is one of my subscribers, or at least someone who's watching me. I guess she's subscribed, I don't know, I guess so. Anyway, she commented under one of my recent videos where I was wearing this wrap, and I'm going to include a picture of that right here so you can see what I mean. So I was wearing that wrap. It's two secondhand scarves that by mistake I bought twice because I just loved it. So anyway, I was wearing those two scarves, and she actually commented under a picture on my social media where I was promoting my video where I was wearing the scarf, and she said, Leorah, I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to do this wrap, but maybe can you do a tutorial? And I said yes, because I haven't filmed anything yet for this coming week. So I said yes, we're going to do this, and I'm going to call this the Carla wrap because she is an amazing person. She gives me a lot of joy when she uploads pictures on her social media and on, of course, the Wrapunzel community group. She is full of confidence. She is a super beautiful person, and as are all women there. I don't want to like exclude other people, but sweeties, I just love people that stand there with confidence and they shine and they do and they are what they are, and I wish I could be like that one day. So alright sweeties, this is what it is, and of course this whole video is in collaboration with Wrapunzel, who has supplied everything that you're seeing here that is wrapping related, and I hope you will enjoy the tutorial, and without further ado, we'll go right into it. Welcome to the tutorial part of the Carla wrap. Okay, so for that I'm starting out wearing my Wendy shaper. Of course you can wear whatever you want, but this is of course my comfort zone, and that's why I'm wearing it. Okay, so we're starting out with the Petal Soft in black. If you don't know the Petal Soft, I highly recommend you checking that out because it's actually it has grown to be, let's put it that way, to be one of my most favorite scarves because it has the option of being like really flat. That sounds bad, but I mean it in the best possible way, because sometimes you just need a scarf that is lightweight and it lays down nicely and it's easy to wrap. So that is that, but you can also build it up because it sort of has the option of holding its own volume a little bit, you know. So this scarf is really nice, plus it doesn't have long fringes, so it just has like a little tiny, do you see this, like a tiny little bit of like a fringy edge, but it doesn't have these very long fringes. And if you're new and you struggle with fringes, then that is very good for you. So just saying, you know. Okay, so I'm going to fold it in a little bit because of course it is kind of like a wide scarf. So I'm going to start out from the top down, and then I'm just going to tie a knot behind my head. Like that. Now what you can do, you can go about this two different ways. What I did in the look that I showed you in the intro, and it doesn't really come across so much because both of the scarves that I used were exactly the same, so it didn't come across so much, but what I did was that I actually put the first down like this, and then the second one I crunched it up and just used it here. So depending on what you do, this is what you can do. Either, now for the second one I'm going to use the Wonder Weave scarf, which looks like this. One second. Okay, so Wonder Weave scarf, this is the one with this pattern. Maybe you remember, I've used this already here on my channel, and it is like half light blue, half dark blue, and it has longer fringes. Okay, so anyway, you can either crunch it up like this and just use it here, or what also could be really nice, especially in this case because it is sort of half see-through, right? So you can also, for example, use it like this, so one can actually see more of the pattern, okay? But for my purposes today, I'm going to use it the way I used it in my original look, and I'm going to sort of put it down so you can see the half dark and half light, something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to just cross over, and I would recommend, probably it's the better idea to cross over above the knot of the other scarf that you have already put down. And then I'm going to take both strands on each side, and now I'm going to just hold them tight and bring them up to the top of my head and I'm going to start twisting them together like this. Now this has to be tight. It cannot be loose, because if it is loose, it will not start to make a curve, because the second you tie, depending on in which direction, it will curve in one direction, okay? So you can probably see that this is starting to tie like, or to curve like this, okay? So now this is actually where we are very, very close to the, I think it was the Tribal Queen coronation wrap. So if you were to continue now, you're going to just basically tie this up in a bun like this, and this is also one of my favorite wraps, really. But that is not where we're going today. We are going to just sort of lay it down here the way it naturally curves. Now we just have to watch out that it doesn't like stick up. Maybe you just saw that it wanted to go up like this. That is not very flattering, so we sort of have to manipulate it a little bit in order to make it lie down a little bit more flattering, okay? Something like that. Now, instead of curving it and continuing here like we would do for the coronation wrap, we're just going to tie it away here, we're going to tuck it away right here, like this. And that is all there is to it. That's it. That's how easy it is. And now if you have a scarf, like for example the Wonder Weave scarf, that because it has two colors, it sort of creates its own interesting thing, you know, that is really, really cool. Of course, every scarf that has a pattern or that is somehow special, okay, can do magic in this wrap, if you ask me. So if you combine it with a simple scarf that is unicolor, I think that is really, really nice. But as I showed you also in the other picture of the original look, even if you have two pattern scarves, and even if they are really, really the same, this can just sparkle all on its own. So I really, really enjoy this wrap. Of course, I'm going to turn around and show you. And this is how it looks from the top. And that is it. That's it for today. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you will try to recreate the look. I think you're going to have a lot of fun, and once you figure out how this whole twisting thing goes and how it goes for you, in which direction, and once you figure out how to lay it down a little bit more flat so it doesn't stick up, it is, you know, you have to get a feel for it, but don't give up, because it is, at some point it gets really, really easy, you know. And I do recommend that you tie a knot first in the back of your head when you lay down the first part of the first scarf. It just makes it so much more easy, because if you don't, you know, it might wiggle around a little bit, and if you are a beginner, that might be harder for you. So if you can tolerate a knot behind your head, then I highly recommend it, because like for me it does absolutely help, and it really does the magic, because it gives me the freedom to, after that first initial scarf, just play around as much as I want, because nothing moves anymore, you know. So that is my secret. That's all I have. All right, sweeties, I hope you did like it. And if you, of course, want to order something from Wrapunzel, you can feel free to use my code, which is Queen Leorah in all caps and one word, which will give you 5% of your order, and it is affiliated. Besides that, you will find everything linked in the description box, also the contacts for Wrapunzel and everything you need to know about me, at least when you're watching this on my channel. On Wrapunzel channel, you will, of course, find the Wrapunzel information. All right, sweeties, so this is it for today. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel, and besides that, I'm going to see you here either on my channel very, very soon, tomorrow or the day after, or on the Wrapunzel channel probably within a week or so. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. I love you so much. Hugs and kisses. Bye.